Alright, let's get over to school and have a good day. Good morning. It is April 2nd. It is 6:42. And we are 2 minutes late to school. But, good morning. And I hope you guys are having a great day. It is going to be a fun day today. We're going to go over to Hollywood. We're going to walk around. We're going to relax. Stephanie and I. Lily has her work program at the school. And then we can go ahead and do dinner.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets we're doing for dinner? With what? Smiley fries?
Yeah.
And what, corn?
Them, yeah. Yeah.
I love how our kid will change it at the last second. Yes, so we'll do that for dinner. But let's get going. We got a long day. It'll be a fun day. Alright, Lil, you have a good day, okay? Alright, it is 7:10 and we are over at Stony Brook West Publix instead to get dinner stuff. Let's get going.
Use the bag of it.
And minion chicken nuggets. Plus, we already have the corn at home. Today is definitely going to be one humid day, like I've said.
Oh man.
What?
I just got a message.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, you saw that one?
Yeah, I did. What that person said.
Yeah. She's almost 40 in a couple of years.
2 more years.
Yep. She's always exactly 2 years under me.
Yep. Exact, actually.
April 5th, February 5th.
2 years and 2 months.
And then Lily's February 28th.
Yes.
But let's get going. Let's get home. Have a little steam bun for breakfast. Take a little relaxing moment. And then off to Hollywood. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, it is.
Let's get going. Alright, let's go and have a little breakfast before going out. Alright, let's get over to Hollywood Studios. And let's go walk around and get some exercise. We need it. The absolute wonderful fun of Disney morning traffic. Alright, let's go in the Starbucks. Let's get a drink. And then we can go on to Disney from there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ryan, what are you doing? They have Starbucks over at Hollywood Studios at all the Disney parks. But you see, if I go there and get a drink, then it's gonna be a long, long wait. So that's why I prefer just doing it on the outside. The best way to make a cute girl happy. Let's get going over to Disney. Starting off, Mickey 307. And we are just one away from preferred parking. Alright, let's go in the Disney's Hollywood Studios and let's go have a great day. 184 for Magic Kingdom, 169 for Epcot, 179 for here, and 164 for Animal Kingdom. Wow. Here we are at the crossroads of the world. It looks so beautiful. It's definitely a beautiful Main Street area. I love it. One day I wouldn't mind going and visiting the real Hollywood. That'd be really cool. It's funny, since I was last here, it looks like they did actually add a wall in for refurbishment over here. And look, this trash can actually did move 1 inch. You can tell by the pavement. Still looks really cool. I love the color palette, everything. Now there is one other thing. Is that yesterday on April 1st, 2025, the great Val Kilmer passed away, unfortunately. It's actually a really sad moment. He did actually survive a couple rounds of the cancer, throat cancer, but unfortunately it ultimately got him in the end. What was it? Pneumonia? Known very well for Tombstone, for Batman Forever, and of course Top Gun. And what's really cool is that he even came back for Maverick as well. That was really awesome. As we keep getting older, so many of our icons from the past, unfortunately, are also passing away as well. Right now, you can go ahead and meet Buzz Lightyear, but we're not going to. Instead, let's go see Woody right now. 9:49, Toy Story Mania. Only about a 25-minute wait. That's not bad. Just saying, this is the long line just to meet Woody, and it goes all the way up there. Alright, I am actually quite shocked. Alien Swirling Saucers, 30-minute wait time right now. Wow. One of the best themed areas besides Pandora. This area has always been so amazing to walk through. So I wasn't really a Star Wars fanboy growing up. I was more into Star Trek. Still, it is a great area. I gotta give it credit on that one. Let's keep going. And let's just have some fun. After all, that's what we're here for. And it's a nice cloudy day too. So luckily for us, it's not like really, really hot. And that works out perfectly. Seeing all the vehicles here, they just look so freaking awesome. I love the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, and especially the Millennium Falcon. They all look so freaking awesome. But over here, in the Empire side, it's pretty cool. Hey, so Tiff, 30 minutes for Alien Swirling Saucer, but only 25 minutes for over here.
Yeah, that has to be a lie.
Over in Docking Bay 7, it doesn't look too appetizing, to be honest, for my taste. Then again, Lily did like the fried chicken tip yet.
Yeah, she did.
So there is one other element to come into Docking Bay 7 that has actually been recently discovered. That this is actually the site of the Golden Girls house. That's right, so this is the area of the backlot tour where the actual Golden Girls house was.
Right in here is where it was.
Awesome. And of course over here we do have Mando. Okay. That is actually not bad. $49? What do you think?
Wow, quality on this thing. Holy moly.
And of course over here, Rise of the Resistance, 50 minutes. That's not too bad. I remember when it was down to 5 minutes. Then again, when it was down to 5-10 minutes that one night, it was during Christmas time, and all the other shows were going on at the exact same time. So that's why it was practically nobody over here.
Yeah, it was a great time to go sneak in to go to that ride.
I know, but I don't know if I could get over that 2-story drop. That is the only downside for me at the end of the ride. My favorite part of all, the last bit of Streets of America. One of my favorite parts from being here as a child. ever since I first came. It was so cool seeing all the set work and everything, just knowing that a movie could actually be made here. And a couple were actually. We do also have Daisy Duck over here. But let's go into Grand Park. Established in 2017. That's funny, okay? So I want you to remember that 2017, when Grand Park was formally established over here. It's all gonna be demolished!
Yeah.
Because it's gonna become a Monsters Inc. land. Which I am not too thrilled with because I think there's other Disney IP that they could have done way more with. Like San Fran Tokyo, that is over there at Disney California Adventure. I think that could have done a lot better over here, including a Baymax ride. How freaking cool would that have been? But I think the part that I will miss the most is It's a Wonderful Shop, the former Christmas shop that was over here. And they still have some of the Christmas stuff inside, which is why they had Santa Claus over here.
Yeah, this whole section's supposed to be the restaurant, the sushi restaurant.
What's funny is this right here at night when I come by, it's usually about 5 minutes. But right now, it's just 15 minutes. That's not bad. Star Tours being one of the oldest rides around still. And while it's been refurbished over the years, it still is amazing as heck. Question is, do you get the Sunny for $4 or Powerade for $5.29? Now, if you really want a premium drink, you can get Smart Water for $6. Yes, these are actual Disney World prices.
Fine water.
So
right
make
now.
sure you save your money for it. I have to admit, with the music, with the views, with everything, this has always been my absolute favorite park to come to. I don't know, it's just that 1950s look. Okay, that is one cool tumbler. But how much is it? $49.99. The most magical place on earth. That's pretty cool with all the characters, and you even see one that you hardly see anymore, Quasimodo.
All the years, I have to admit, this one's the coolest. These are pretty. $34.99.
For a little bit more, I kind of like that one over there.
Yeah.
Is it actually? Oh.
Yeah. It's a polo that lights up.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, green is definitely in, whether it's Tinkerbell at Disney Springs or Kermit the Frog over here at Hollywood.
Oh, this is cooler.
Last bit of Muppet soon. Let's go ahead and let's make some coffee. And just relax now. We had a fun walking time. Alright, let's go ahead, let's get Lil. You get home and relax. I'm just glad you had a good day.
We play soccer ball too. Soccer mine too. We had he had I soccer table. Yeah. I practice sir.
Alright, let's go out for a minute and take care of a couple of small things. Alright, let's go into Goodwill and let's see if there's anything new in the retro game section. Nothing much. Still a ton of Wii Fit and Connect Adventures. They do have an Xbox Series X and a 360, but we already have that. Wow. I don't know what the heck they are doing with their pricing, but $60 for an Xbox One, that's about right, okay? However, $100 for a 360 without the Connect, that seems a bit much, because I've seen those go for about $35, $45 max. So being in there actually got me to thinking. So January 23rd is when I actually lost my job with Dealer IT Group. And honestly, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, because here's the thing, we had a lot of debt payoff plans, we were doing great, we had our budget set. Things were looking pretty darn good. And then that smack in the head came. Okay? Well, after that, I rebounded. I found Uber Eats, DoorDash, went ahead, tried that. Rigged up about a couple thousand miles on the car. That wasn't so good. But here's the thing, okay? The one thing that I realized throughout all this is that having a productive hobby made all the difference in my time. Okay? Now follow me for a second, okay? Gaming can be a productive hobby if you're doing something beneficial to your mental health, mind you. But for me, it was more about going out, doing different things, seeing different things, and taking the time to actually record them properly. That I found to be fun, and I also found it challenging on how I could one-up and increase how I'm doing my videos, how I'm editing, how I'm putting them together, filming, audio, all that good stuff. And truthfully, it has been one heck of a fun journey, and I've been loving it. And I think honestly, throughout all the smacks in the head that we have had, and like a child getting smacked in the back of the head for not doing what they were told, that's what life has been dealt to us. Not gonna lie. I feel like life has been smacking us in the back of the head for the past couple months. And honestly, after a while, it could be draining to many. And having this outlet where I can go ahead and daily vlog has definitely been crucial to avoiding that steep, horrible depression that often comes with unemployment. Now, on the other hand, did I go a little crazy with the creation of the Orlando Cyber Guardians idea? Yeah, I'll admit that. Truthfully, I should have known better. I should have known that it was going to require a lot more capital to get up and running, and insurance for that business. Because if I'm going to work for somebody, they want to make sure that you're insured in case you break something on their $4,000, $6,000 Mac or something. But I am just in a good spot right now. I want to go ahead, get this substitute teacher role ball moving. I want to get everything moving. But the problem is, it's taking more time than what I desired. And that's been an issue, honestly. It's frustrating. Because it's like everybody else wants to move at a snail's pace, but your world is going a lot quicker every day. So trying to meet those two together and not collide, that's been hard. But let's go ahead, let's get home, because we struck out at Goodwill. Even though there was some stuff, it wasn't good. Alright, so there is one other thing before we go in and get the Pocari Sweat. April 5th is not just Tiffany's birthday, but also the TikTok shutdown. Yes, they are going to stop it unless some kind of deal can be made to keep it going. But another thing that I forgot about from my younger years, Val Kilmer was also in another cool role. So back then, in about 2007, 2008, they tried to revitalize Knight Rider. And they had Val Kilmer do the voice of Kit. And it was pretty cool. I gotta admit, it was a little overkill in CGI, but not too bad though. I actually like that show. And in fact, I actually have that on my NAS drive upstairs. So that's pretty cool. And on Vudu as well. And in case you're not familiar with America, Vudu is basically an online digital service where you can go ahead and buy content such as your favorite TV shows, your favorite movies, and you can also rent them as well. If you want to save a little bit of money and you don't really care for it, but you just don't want to be left out. Alright, let's get going. Let's go in. Let's get some Pocari Sweat and let's relax. After all, it has been a really great day and a long day for that matter. But remember, one important thing. You do matter, okay? Every one of you that watches, you really do matter to me quite a lot. And I truly appreciate every second you give us. It really means a lot to me especially. Thank you. Alright, let's enjoy our drink. After all, it has been one heck of a day. Tastes so freaking good right about now. Okay, it is 6:21. It is time to end the day. We've had a lot of fun. We went to Hollywood Studios. We went over to Goodwill, checked out, saw some extremely overly priced stuff. Like that Xbox for $100, that Xbox 360. God. When especially it's only worth like $30 or so. But in the end, it was a great day. I just want to say thank you so much for being with. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Boy, do I need to shave. Let's get going and have a good sleep.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.